Module 5, Priorities and Labels. There are two other properties of an issue that will help you organise and track your issues. The first of those is priorities and the second is labels. Now we've already spoken about issue types and we've already covered components. So what we're going to look at next then is how to assign a priority to an issue and how to add one or more labels to an issue. As I've mentioned, all of these properties for your issues are ways for you to categorize, organize and classify your issues. So if we come over into Jira then, what you will find when you create issues, that typically if you've got a company managed, pre-configured project, when you scroll down you'll find a priority field that allows you to set the priority for an issue. Conversely, sometimes you may start out with a project, in this instance typically with a team managed project, where you go to create an issue and the priority field isn't displayed, in which case you may need to come into the project settings and then have a look at the issue types, and bear in mind you configure the priority field to be visible for different issue types. So a bug may not have a priority but a story may, for example, and what you'll need to do is configure that issue type, so story in this case, and you'll need to search for the priority field. It's a system inbuilt field, so you don't need to create an additional field, you just need to search for it and drag and drop that field into the fields for your particular issue type. You can customize that priority field slightly in a team managed project by setting the default value and making it or forcing it to be required if necessary. If you need to go beyond that and creating different values for the priority, then you'll have to look at company managed projects and getting the priority schemes configured correctly, possibly by your system administrator. But once we've added that priority field to be displayed, now when I come back to my project and I go to create a new issue, what we'll find is my new story. And when I scroll down, I can see the priority field and I can set a value for the priority. And if I create that issue, what I should see now when I come to search for issues in my project, that I can use a new search criteria, and I can add that search criteria priority, and then I can set various values for the priority to search for issues that have been assigned a priority. So in this case, I'm looking for all issues in my project that have been created in the last 30 days that have a priority of highest, high or medium, and that brings up all of these issues for me. The priority value set to one of those three categories. So the other aspect then, or property for an issue, is a label. And again, when you go to create an issue, and in this case it's team managed and it's enabled by default typically, my new story 2. If I scroll down, what we'll see in the more fields area is this drop down for labels. Now labels are free format, so you don't need anybody from your system administration side of things to configure them. You could just enter any value you want for a label. So no pre-configuration required, but once you create a label for the first time, it is stored on the back end in the database for Jira, and if you come to enter a label again, you will see a list of all of the labels that are already pre-configured in the drop-down. So on the plus side then, the labels are incredibly configurable and you don't need an administrator to help you manage those. However, this strength is also its downfall, in that you end up with lots of users just typing all sorts of labels in, and Jira then ends up with a great big list of labels every time you come to add them. So you need to be aware of that as your systems and your projects and the number of issues grow. But bear in mind, you can add one or more labels, and you need to be aware that you cannot add spaces in those labels. If you want to put multiple words in there, you can either use camel case or you can use underscores. Once I save that issue, what we'll then find in the search criteria is that again we can add more criteria for our search, and we can add the label search criteria, and in here we can add search criteria based on the label name equals, or a label does not equal if we want to exclude issues with a particular label. So I've got a list of labels that I've added in here, my label, label A, and then I can search for issues with those two labels in them, and at the moment that's bringing back just the one issue that we've created. So again then, you've seen how to give an issue a priority and group them by some custom label, And what we'll look at next then is how to make more of this search capability in Jira, how to create filters, and how to use those filters as building blocks for things like boards, for roadmaps, etc., as we become more familiar with Jira.